Do WWE wrestlers use steroids? Now, before we started, I told you if you're not comfortable with answering a question, you don't have to. After this one. During my time, listen, I was on. I missed those days. I admit it. I loved the way I looked. I'm not saying other guys were on, but I'm certainly not saying they weren't. I know you guys had the wellness policy. Go.
We can only speak to our own experience.
Which I appreciate.
Yes.
Which I appreciate.
So there is a wellness policy that they take very seriously. People are randomly tested every month, which we would get picked up for often.
Yeah.
Okay.
Randomly.
Was there a reason?
Well, the reason was because we never popped.
Okay.
I was randomly selected like how I was randomly selected at TSA.
Oh, okay.
I personally have never done it.
I don't want to fly with him.
I was gifted with incredible genetics from my incredibly genetically superior parents.
That's true.
Mansoor, what about you?
Me, I'm not genetically superior at all. I'm actually pretty much bottom of the pile genetically. I'm somebody where when I eat, if I eat a ton of food, it doesn't go to my legs, it doesn't go to my chest, it all goes right here. Right into these love handles right here. It's just one of those things where, yes, you have a wellness policy. There are ways to get around it. Everybody knows that because testosterone replacement therapy is something that people do.
Gotcha.
Where if you have a low amount of testosterone, I guess people don't really know this, but you have a certain amount of testosterone in your body, right? And if that's below a certain threshold, then medically speaking, you can get a prescription.
Yeah, you can get approved for it.
And if you get a prescription,
I know.
then if you get a prescription, WWE doctors are like, well,
you have a prescription.
you have a prescription.
Take your medicine.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm not going to say who, obviously, but I do know guys who would, right before getting their blood work done to test how much testosterone they did, they'd eat a ton of junk food, McDonald's.
Make sure they're nice and low.
Shakes.
Yeah.
They wouldn't sleep. They jerk off. So their test would rock
bottom. Yeah.
Exactly.
He's got no test.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh,
We need to load him up with testosterone immediately.
right now, we got to get a needle in this guy.
Someone call Frank Thomas.
So yeah, there's ways to get around it, but I will say, obviously, it's so, because it has to go through a doctor, nobody's going to.
You can't abuse it in the way that you could probably.
One thing I noticed was after the wellness policy, during my time, the locker room was as the most intimidating place on earth to me. I would walk back there, and I remember my first time being at Raw and SmackDown and just walking in and thinking, I'm amongst monsters.
Yeah.
And I tell people, a WWE locker room, it's like high school, but imagine high school where everybody is the prom king.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. Like everybody in there, and then jacked up. It was intimidating. So when I found these doctors during my time, I was all too eager. Load me up. Load me up.
And I think the times have changed just in terms of
that's a good thing.
The type
that's
of
a good.
Yeah, the type of
Well,
physique.
now if you walk into a locker room, you'd be a monster.
You'd be massive.
Yeah. You'd be the one walking around with giant lads, walking around.
Everybody would think you're Big Show now.
But I was with Test once, and some wrestlers walked in, and a guy did the lat thing, and Test told him, put the luggage down. And he didn't know what he meant, and I'm spitting food out, laughing so
I'm
hard.
an invisible lat syndrome guy. So I would always walking around like this because I got a lot to compensate for, believe me.
Well, standing next to him.
It's
Everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go, people say, Mansoor, I thought you were smaller. Yeah, of course, because I'm standing next to a 6'9".
Yeah, you're standing next to a monster.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
I saw John Morrison not too long ago, Johnny Nitro, and I told him, I want to take a picture with you, but when you put a shirt on.
Yeah, which is rare. You
Amazing.
can never get him with a shirt on.
Never. If I looked like that, I'd own a wife beater for church.
Yeah.
And that would be it.